Welcome again. I'm sorry. Welcome again to Fred and John Talks. For our regular viewers, you know that we do a wide range of topics, some that are, serious and what I call heaviosity, like mental health topics. We've done a lot on loneliness and things like that. But we also do fun things like go around town interviewing different business owners, and we do Name That Tune, and we do fortune cookies.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites too. We have fun with it, and we hope you have fun along with us.
So today we're going to do fortune cookies. Rather, should I say, it's going to be either or. It's either we're going to be straight about the cookie and tell you how important it is, the information and the fortune, or we may be frivolous. It could be either or.
Yeah, right. Because like we've talked about before, you don't get fortune cookies that say you're going to get a terminal illness or you're going to lose a lot of money. But we do like to joke about it and turn it upside down. But we're making this up as we go along because, as you see, the fortune cookies are not open. We haven't read them ahead of time.
We have not rigged the cookies.
Right, but we're going to start.
Thank you, Fred.
Age before beauty.
Thank you. What was that?
Age before beauty. Did I say something?
Oh my goodness. This is important and this is relevant to me, Fred.
Okay.
I'm going to be straight about this one.
Have at it.
It says, others find your charm irresistible.
Whoa. Listen, you were a gynecologist. I mean, women flock to you.
I mean, other than my wife and 3 daughters, I don't know whether I'm irresistible or not. That's a tough one. It really is. I don't want to be seen as being, like I'm bragging or that I'm in love with myself. Charm, others find your charm irresistible. I didn't know that I had charm. I thought I had a personality. Now, if it read, others find your personality irresistible, I would understand that.
Okay. Well, my commentary on that is you've told me stories. You don't even have to tell me stories. You've delivered over 17,000 babies, and then delivered babies of the women had babies. The babies grew up. The girl babies grew up, and you delivered their babies.
I didn't deliver the boy babies.
That's cheating. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of women, think of you very, very fondly.
I want to elaborate on that for a minute.
Go ahead.
About the baby thing, Fred. The cool thing about delivering women who have daughters is you get to see the daughters later on.
Yeah.
The thing about the mothers who had the boys, who had sons, they used to ask me to sometimes circumcise their son.
Of course.
And I would always say, seriously or jokingly, well, I'm afraid if I do the surgery on them, I'm never going to see them again to even know whether it worked out, whether I did a good job or not. They don't ever come back to see me.
Of course.
They're the wrong sex. Right?
They don't go to gynecologists.
Correct. Thank you.
All right. Next up. Others will take notice of your positive attitude. Well, I'm going to shoot straight with this one. Do I have a cynical side? Yeah. Do I, get down and can I be negative sometime? Oh, yeah. But I think just like everybody, except for people who are real Pollyanna and, you just got to look at the positive side of everything. I don't believe that. I'm not a pessimist nor an optimist. I'm a realist. But I have a story to tell about this positive attitude.
Read it again. What others?
Others will take notice of your positive attitude.
Okay, got it.
I remember this very fondly. Try to make it brief. Many years ago, when I was a single man in my mid-20s, I moved from Connecticut, my home state, to South Florida. One of my brothers lived there with his wife and children. And I stayed with them for a couple months while I was apartment hunting. I had already landed a job. And my sister-in-law, who is now deceased, died all too young from cancer. She was so good to me. I was a little homesick. She fed me. She introduced me to single women that I went on blind dates with.
She
and stuff
mothered
like
you.
that.
She
She mothered me. So when I got my apartment, I wasn't there but 3 days when I got a card in the mail. Her name was, my sister-in-law's name was Joyce. I got a card in the mail and it said, "Hi, Fred. I just wanted to make sure the mail works. Keep up that positive attitude that you always have."
Oh.
That's what she said.
And
That's
you
what she
still,
wrote
and
to
you
me.
still remember that.
I remember that. I lived in Florida 1984 to 87. That goes back 40 years. I'll never forget that gesture on her part.
So this is karma coming back to you in 2024.
Indeed.
Broke the cookie. Here's the fortune. Oh, it's a long one. I better get my glasses on for
Yeah.
that. Looks like a paragraph.
Those are interesting looking glasses.
You should be able to understand and complete anything you desire. You should be able to undertake and complete anything you desire. You should be able to undertake.
That's the third time you read it. I have a thought about that one.
My father was an expert woodworker, metal worker, and a teacher that was loved by many, many students. He taught junior high school. I don't know that I have undertaken very many things that I completed with a huge desire. Maybe skiing, maybe snow skiing. I desired to snow ski, and I accomplished that. I've skied on many continents and many resorts, about 40 resorts throughout the world. So that's something that I desired, and skiing was an undertaking. Any sport is an undertaking. So I guess I could qualify that. Is that anything?
Not to forget pickleball.
Pickleball. How could I forget pickleball? Oh,
That's like me forgetting salt.
I desire pickleball every day. It's just that I can't play every day, but I desire to play every day. I love that.
Okay.
How did I forget that?
How'd you forget that? Well, my twist on that, because we said that we were going to play some straight and some, kind of quirky. The first thing I thought of when you read that was, oh no, I think it's more like Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will.
Even if you desire it to go the other way.
That's right. No, I should just keep the glasses unfolded. Watch for a new relationship to develop within the month. Oh, I'm going to play this straight because tomorrow I have a hot date. Hey, that rhymes. I'm going to play this straight because tomorrow I got a hot date. Okay, so here's the story in brief. I haven't been on an online dating site in well over a year. But
That's true.
one of the dating sites, Match.com, keeps sending me, you have one free conversation, and then they have different profiles I can scroll through.
And you fell for it again.
Well, I'll say this. It's a good marketing tool on their part. They're trying to lure me back to be a paying customer, which I haven't given into. I'll take the free conversations. So I reached out to this woman within the last week, and she responded. And she said, really liked what you wrote and would really like to get to know you. We talked on the phone for an hour, and tomorrow we're meeting for coffee.
How do you know? Okay, Fred, let me ask you a question. How do you know this isn't artificial intelligence that that she's just a golly gee williker bot person.
I'll find out tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Are we going to do another session tomorrow and complete this story?
I'll tell you that, well, it probably will come up in a story in a future episode.
All right. Good luck, Fred.
Thanks.
You will be called upon to help a friend in trouble. Oh, I think
That's a guarantee.
Yeah, I had to play it serious here.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of friends who have illnesses and who have physical problems, who actually, whose husband have died and they're living now on their own and making transitions. And so my wife and I try and make a point of helping them out. I've had a friend who had surgery, and I was taking him to meetings, picking him up and taking him to meetings. His leg was in a long brace and cast. He couldn't drive.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to play it straight there. You will be called upon to help a friend in trouble. Does that have? Do you have any meaning? Any meaning to you, Fred?
I have an affirmation.
Affirmation. Okay.
You are a good friend. You know, there's a verse in the Bible, in the Old Testament, the Old Testament wisdom book, which there's 5 wisdom books. My favorite is Sirach, and it talks about, you know, he who finds a bosom friend finds the treasure, and you are a treasure.
Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you.
Next up, others see you as lively, friendly, and witty. Well, you know, at the risk of sounding like I'm boasting or tooting my own horn, I think that's true.
Others see you as
lively, friendly, and witty.
And witty. I would agree with the witty, and definitely wise. You're remarkable in the way you can recite Bible verses. Some of this has to do with your prior training and some of your education.
My seminary training.
But I just marvel at how you can apply certain scriptures to situations and circumstances.
Thank you.
I think I have to agree with that. I don't agree with very much because I want to be controversial. Okay. Well, this one says, oh my goodness, we're really getting a lot of positive ones today, Fred. I don't know what that means. It says, others admire your assertiveness. Well, given that I've retired from OBGYN for quite a few years, I don't know that others admire my assertiveness or not anymore. When I was on the other side of the desk giving advice or giving patients results or reports or helping them with their pregnancy or helping them with a breast complaint or some other menstrual complaint, I think I was assertive. I was a much more assertive person in that role.
Yeah.
I don't feel that I'm an assertive person now that much, except on the pickleball court.
And you got to be assertive if you're going to compete
against those young punks. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I don't know whether others admire your assertiveness. What about you? I mean,
I'm glad we do this together, John, because there's that old saying, would to be the gift to give us to see ourselves as others see us.
Oh,
and I'm going to tell you right now how I see you.
Oh, okay.
I see you as very assertive in an appropriate way. You have this new house and so many things have gone wrong and you get things done. You make those calls. You're not passive. You care about issues in the community, and I'm not going to go into specific stories. There's actually too many, but you've made phone calls to politicians and written letters to the editor, and you make your opinions known. I think appropriately, assertively, and productively.
Interesting. Yeah,
That's how I see you.
I wouldn't have thought that of myself, but I appreciate you making those observations.
Hey, it's true.
Thank you.
Yeah. As the saying goes, my mama didn't raise no fool. And as I say, because I've been a therapist 32 years, I say to my friends, I've said this to you, I may not know much, but I know people.
Very important.
Others see you as a wise person. Well, how timely is that, given that I just said I've been a therapist 32 years? My gosh, and if I haven't amassed a certain amount of wisdom after this many years as a therapist, I better just hang it up.
You know what I think's interesting about that too, Fred? I totally agree with that one. And I don't see how I can be frivolous or even funny about it, because I think during the years of the pandemic, you went to a lot of virtual conferences with your counseling.
I did.
And now I hear you say that people are coming back to the office, are coming
Yeah,
back to
I'm seeing people in person.
Yeah. And to me, that is a testament to your wisdom and your knowledge and your positive impact
Thank you.
on people, that they want to be in your presence. I think it's not the same thing for our viewers and our YouTube friends to see us like this. It'd be nice if they were right there across the table.
Yeah.
That would be better.
That'd be better.
That'd be better. So good for you. I agree with that.
Thank you.
Okay. See, this is the typical fortune cookie thing, and we can't be straight on this, Fred.
Okay.
By the way, if you're playing the lottery today, the lucky numbers are 7, 12, 16, 26, 40, and the Powerball would be 21.
I'll rush right down and get the numbers.
Good for you.
Yeah, right.
Well, here's the saying, luck is coming your way. No way is that going to happen.
I don't believe in luck.
Who is Luck?
Yeah, what is luck?
Who's Lady Luck?
Yeah, who is Lady Luck?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who was Lady Muck? Was Lady Muck in Shakespeare?
Lady Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth was in Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I don't think I believe in luck.
Yeah. I've never believed in luck, and maybe that has to do with my religious faith. To me, luck implies just randomness.
Risk taking.
Well, risk taking, but for me, more that the universe, or if you just want to keep it to the planet Earth, that things are random and they have no real purpose behind them.
No planning.
Yeah, no planning. My ex-wife used to use a great phrase when something happened that was serendipitous. She would say, that's a God incidence instead of a coincidence. It's a God incidence.
A God incidence.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, even Christians, often don't see the hand of God in the fortunate, in their blessings and stuff like that. That's why I've always loved the sayings, don't forget to count your blessings.
Yeah, I think we'll park luck in the circular file.
Yeah. Okay. Not many more to go, folks. Bear with us. You will be a great success both in business and socially. Excuse me. Well, this is actually not good timing to read, because I've been a success in business for many years. This says you will be. I'm winding down my career. I'm almost retired. I work about 5-6 days a month. Mm-hmm. I've enjoyed a successful career financially, but even more importantly, working in the helping professions for 40 years, 32 of them as a therapist. It isn't so much about success. Money has an important place in life, but that's never been what drives me. What drives me is, what does God call me to do to help as many people as I can, given that He gave me this gift of being a therapist. And, Mother Teresa said famously, God doesn't call us to be successful, but to be faithful. And I feel, with all humility, that I've been faithful to my calling, and God blessed it, and still is with the few clients I work with. So that's what I have to say about that.
Well, I want to chip in there, Fred, because part of our mission, maybe the main mission when we started our YouTube channel, was to stimulate connections and for people to talk with other people and to befriend other people and to point out the usefulness of connections and being friendly with people. And I think that's part of what you do too, is that you're continuing that mission even through our YouTube channel. I think with your prior input of counseling and continued input, and with my prior input with being a OBGYN doctor, I feel like I'm continuing to give, and I like the platform of being able to talk to maybe more than one person on the other side of the desk, which is what you do.
Well said, my friend.
All right, we've got, I think, a couple more here. Don't give up. Your problem gets better next month. Well, first of all, I'm going to reread it. It says, don't give up. Well, I won't. I'm going to say your problem is going to be problems, multiple problems.
Yeah, so they always come in plural.
And they're not going to get better next month.
No.
It may take 6 months to a year.
Right.
So the problems are multiple and many, and they don't get better in 1 month. Maybe many months, but I don't give up. I tell you that.
No.
Never give in, never give up.
I call that tenacity.
Tenacity, yep. Well, there's in Roland Garros in France, when you watch the French Open in tennis, there's a famous saying up in the stands that says, "Victory belongs to the most tenacious."
Aha! I rest my case. Tenacity. I like quoting sayings, and this is the last one, folks. In the contest between the river and the rock, the river always wins, not because of strength, but because of persistence. Yeah, it wears away the rock over long periods of time.
That's why we have the Grand Canyon.
Yes, exactly. Did you see I saw on the internet yesterday, and I think, how did they not find this before? It's been discovered, I don't know where it was, in America or some other country, that there is this gigantic crater that is bigger than the Grand Canyon. Now,
really?
Now,
oh my goodness!
My first reaction to that is this a hoax? Because why did it take so long to discover something bigger than the Grand Canyon? That's a big miss.
And it's on Earth.
Yeah.
We need to check this out. It could be fraud. Who knows?
Okay. Well, we've come to the end of our program because I just got a duplicate. Others see you as lively, friendly, and witty.
Baloney.
We talked about it, but it's a duplicate. And with that, we say we had fun. We always have fun. Hope you had fun. Hope you spread the word. Hope you subscribe. And God bless.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.